Hi guys, and welcome to the Steel City Slamboree Wrestling Podcast with me, Ewan, and my brother Leo.
Hello there.
On today's show, we're going to talk about Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about John Cena.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Triple H.
I mean, yes, we are.
But not in the way that everyone maybe wants us to speak about it.
Yeah, we're not getting on board with everybody else.
No. We might delve into what we think is going to happen going forward.
Yeah, and we might refer to a bit of deadline, but we're not going to dedicate a massive part to it due to the fact that John Cena is the main part of it.
He is. Well, yeah, it's like a tribute episode.
Yeah, which feels appropriate anyway.
Yeah. So, let's see, how do we want to... Well, we can start with the start of Saturday Night's main event, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about the first match?
So we had Cody Rhodes versus the Ruler over Femi.
Yes.
The guy that I think I'm the most invested in.
Yeah, you are. I'm a close second.
Love over Femi right now.
Yeah.
Which, again, he got his win at deadline. I didn't expect him to win at deadline, which made the win even more for me.
Yeah, I was very happy with that. I didn't really want to see Cody versus Ricky.
I was at work. I celebrated silently in the office as if I just won the World Cup.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
But yeah, no, the match with Cody, it's such a I don't know how to put it. It's just like I wanted so much more.
Mm-hmm.
They were cooking,
yeah,
and then they stopped it.
It's bittersweet kind of thing.
Yeah,
because it was good. The 9 minutes we got.
Yeah, it was really good, and we can tell already that match is going to be a banger when we come around to it again. Yeah, because
they'll definitely do it again.
But yeah, it ended in a DQ. McIntyre just came out and attacked Cody. I was hoping that there might be some little distractions or something.
Yeah.
He wouldn't just head straight in and attack him right in front of a referee.
No, he wouldn't, would he?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course he would.
And it was like,
yeah,
great.
That was very frustrating.
We knew McIntyre was coming because the fans went absolutely mental.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. I mean, bittersweet is probably the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, it's a match that was a dream. It is a dream match, I think, technically, because we didn't finish.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get the whole business side of it. Is you don't
we
want
need to
the
protect
WWE
both
champion putting the NXT champion or NXT champion putting the WWE champion.
Yeah.
But sometimes
you can just take a risk.
Sometimes people can just lose.
Yeah.
Wins and losses don't
WWE
count.
has a massive issue with that. And
sometimes winning and losing,
winning and losing
counts and means something, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
Yeah, and it really does my head in.
Yeah, but I just kind of wish AEW don't really care if their big guys lose, really.
No.
So it is a bit frustrating.
It's the point of the eliminator matches.
Yeah.
The point of eliminator match is that you earn a title shot by beating the champion.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. So with WWE, it's they could I just wanted the match to reach a finish. I was just frustrated. I hate a DQ finish, especially one where it's just the guy just comes in and just attacks someone. So boring.
Yeah. I get the point of extending Drew and Cody, but they could have quite easily just extended it on SmackDown. And Cody could have had a throwaway match on SmackDown, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, I'm already kind of sick of this feud, really, Drew and Cody, just because of how long this has been going on for. This is 3-4 months now.
It was WrestlePalooza, wasn't it?
Yeah, but obviously the build started before that, obviously.
Yeah.
And now we're in December and they've only had one match. They should definitely have had two by now.
No, they've had two.
Have they? Oh, maybe
they had. Main event last time and WrestlePalooza. The one
I can't remember the Saturday Night's main event. Yeah, I know, but I can't remember that show at all.
CM Punk only won the world title.
That's the only thing I remember from it. I can't remember that Cody Drew Saturday Night's main event match at all.
Yeah, it's the one where he went to Claymore him through the table again, and he missed it. Because that's what we said would happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I barely remember that. But yeah, the third one is coming, I assume. Either the first SmackDown in January or maybe Rumble if they manage to stretch it that far. I hope they don't.
Which they will.
I really hope they don't.
They can.
This is a problem I want to speak. Well, we can speak about it now, I guess. It's just how long things seem to take in WWE.
I think it's not even a case of I don't know, because I know what you mean. But sometimes things are fine like that.
Yeah.
Seth and Punk has been a long feud.
Yeah.
But they've kept it interesting throughout. I know some people can be like, well, actually they didn't. It was really boring.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been the main thing in WWE before WrestleMania and almost the whole till Seth got injured.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
this
But then at the same time is the prime example that we've come up with.
Yeah.
Is the MFTs and the White.
Yeah, it's been going on for so long. Since I think it's October 10th is the exact date this started. And we haven't even had a match. It's been 2 months.
None of one group has faced any of the other group.
Yeah, it's frustrating me. And it's coming off worse for the Wyatts, I think. I think the Wyatts...
Because they can't defend against anyone.
Yeah, exactly. They're feuding with them,
So then, even if they did have a match with some of the teams, it would end by DQ because they're just get involved.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of...
But anyway, getting back to Saturday's main event, we went off on one.
Yeah.
But no, the match was good. It was...
It was almost a trailer of what we could have got.
Yeah, so I was happy with that. Not happy, but it was fine.
It was the match, good, finish, bad. Yeah. Overall, just a sour taste in my mouth afterwards.
Yeah. On to the next match, which was my match of the night.
Absolutely.
And your match of the night, I think.
Yeah, my match of the night,
which was Sol Rucker defeating Bailey because there was no shenanigans, there was no sadness.
The people at ringside just kept to themselves.
Yep. The NXT 1, which is obviously a highlight, especially one that deserves it, like Sol.
Sol showed out.
Yeah, you start to realise from a moveset how risky everything is. Every move she can get injured from.
There's one of these things in it where it's like if you kind of want to be negative towards Sol, is that she's so good. Like Javon.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah.
That one thing is going to go wrong one day and they're going to be out for a while.
Yeah, true. A lot of her moves are very
her
dangerous.
Ankles and Javon's ankles, they're going to be like the strongest ankles ever.
Yeah.
Because they're landing on their feet from crazy shit fucking all the time.
Yeah.
But the I don't know what you even call it. It was the kind of front. It was like a cartwheel backflip to the outside.
Yeah.
I think she clipped in the middle rope.
Yeah.
And still went over the top perfectly.
Yeah. She had another move where she does a cartwheel on the ropes and then does a DDT down from that. I think that's crazy.
Beautiful. She did a similar thing where she does like a 450 clothesline.
Yeah. This was good. I think the only negative you could maybe say is that she won by roll-up. Some people...
Yeah, well, they might protect Bailey for something coming.
Yeah, maybe. Because well said. Because you don't need to protect her right now, as far as I'm concerned. But maybe if she's going
to be a contender for the women's tag title,
yes, okay,
you're going to want to protect her a little bit.
Yeah, true. But I was happy with this. This was good.
Yeah.
This was one of the highlights for sure.
The Soul Snatcher is just a fantastic finish.
It's a great move.
And I know it's not as out of nowhere as the RKO.
Yeah. But
it is just as impactful. And she can kind of hit out of nowhere because as long as your opponent's on their way up, she can connect with that. Because it's not one of those things where it's like, she has to be in the ropes.
Yeah.
No, she's done it as a springboard.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
She's done it off a ladder.
Yeah, she's done it from the top rope.
She can do it off the announce table. She can do it off the steps, off the barricade.
Yeah, it's good.
As long as she can get the higher level.
The height needed.
She's got it. Yeah.
And then we move on to, I think, another highlight, really. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee defeated Javon Evans and Leon Slayer.
It was just a highlight reel.
Oh, it
was so short, but they attacked them early.
Yeah.
And they just didn't stop from that point.
Yeah, this would have been match of the night if it was longer.
Yeah.
But it was a bit short. It was only like 6.5, 7 minutes.
Oh, but you and AJ Styles, he slipped on the ropes. How can you even say it was going to be match of the night? He slipped on the ropes.
I can say that because I don't care.
Because botches happen.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care.
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I have no gripes with this match at all. No. Yes, AJ Styles slipped.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I don't care.
If you're going to do springboard anything, guess what? At some point, the ropes are going to be slippy because they're all sweaty.
It was sort of fixed very well. Leon went straight in for a pin, no hesitation, which was fine. It made it work.
Showed
mistakes
that he
happen.
Can think on his feet at 21.
This is the question. In other sports, I know this to some people
this is what I brought to you, isn't it?
To other sports, do people make mistakes?
Well, it depends, Ewan, because no, they don't.
Right.
But they don't look for them like fucking half of our bloody fan base does.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes in football, our football, English Premier League, not soccer. Don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah.
Sometimes the referee might get in the way of the ball.
Yeah.
The ball might hit him.
Yeah, it's happened.
I don't see the amount of abuse in the moment. Yeah, because it's funny.
Yeah.
The fans will give him abuse in the moment.
Yeah.
They don't then go online and go, you know what, I want to murder that guy's family.
They don't go online and make compilation videos of all the bad botches.
Yeah.
Because this has specifically been an issue for one Jey Uso.
How dare you? No,
not that he botches... not that he botches all the time. He botches about as much... He botches about as much as LA Knight does.
and he just gets all the hate in the world.
But it's just like, as soon as he does it, oh, well, I must post this clip online showing off how bad Jey Uso is. Which
do you mean the Jey Uso who got I just want to get it right.
All right.
Jey Uso.
Yeah.
The same guy that back in January was compared to levels of over of Jeff Hardy in 2008.
Yeah, and in a way, he might have been. Yeah.
And you're telling me that Jey Uso is not getting hate on
the Jey Uso that won the Royal Rumble in January, where everyone celebrated.
Yep.
But
even the people that don't like Jey Uso celebrated.
But now, in hindsight, everyone said that was one of the worst decisions of the year, even though at the time everyone was really happy with it.
So you're telling me all the videos that we've seen saying that the Royal Rumble is one of the worst pay-per-views this year is based solely on current opinion.
Yes.
Not based on how we felt at the time.
Exactly. It's like, I've got the perfect analogy here. It's like if you went, every show that Chris Benoit ever competed on is awful just because of what he ended up doing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it needs to stop.
Like WrestleMania 20's main event is not considered one of the best matches in WrestleMania history.
Leo, it sucks.
Because
I hate Benoit now. Yeah. So it sucks.
Yeah.
Absolutely
we can't talk about it much.
No.
But when it comes down to WrestleMania, guess what most people say?
Yeah.
I know it's got Chris Benoit on it,
but
you guys should really watch this triple threat match.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so good.
Yeah, and it takes the whole... like, everyone thinks the whole show of Royal Rumble was bad as well.
Well, like, imagine if we did this for everything.
Oh.
It's insane.
I know. People right now obviously don't like Brock Lesnar, and there's reasons not to.
Yep, that means that
every Brock Lesnar match sucks.
So every WrestleMania of, like, late 2010s.
Yeah.
Or into the 2020s.
Crap. Yeah. Well... So yeah, that's another argument to go on to, but just the moaning online is reaching like ridiculous levels.
It's really funny because like some people will do like podcasts like this and they will concentrate solely on all the negatives.
Oh yeah, no.
What we're doing is concentrating on the people that are being negative.
Yeah, exactly.
And going off in tangents.
Some would say we're as bad as them. I don't agree.
But we're fighting against them.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
So it's like we're trying to be positive here because we're fed up with how much negativity is in the wrestling world right now.
There is one podcast on TikTok I always see with two lads maybe your age, and all they do is just complain and shit on it the entire time. It's like, you got to ask the question, why don't you just start watching that?
Stop watching. Yeah, exactly. This is what.
But anyway.
Yeah,
massive tangent again. There's many tangents to get onto.
Yeah, the tag team match was really good though. Yep. If you've got like a spare 10 minutes.
It was like 6-7 minutes, honestly.
Go and watch it.
And that is
really,
no pun
really
intended.
Good. It's tag team wrestling at its best. And it's especially nice when you know that Leon Evans' hero is probably AJ Styles.
Yeah.
So he gets like a teaser of a possible match with him, which I've heard that might happen in TNA next year.
Yeah.
Due to Styles kind of being on his way out.
Yeah.
That... he kind of gets that a little bit. I know that they probably wanted a better tag partner for AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, but the current situation is they can't really have him tag with somebody else.
Better as in moreover.
Or
not
someone
wrestler.
who just
Dragon Lee is a good wrestler.
He's a good wrestler. I think it's someone that just meant more for the show.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
Because Dragon Lee was the outlier of everyone on the show.
I would have said so, yeah.
Because Cody has connections to Cena through this year, and just anyway, Bayley is a childhood fan of John Cena.
Yeah.
AJ Styles is one of Cena's best rivals.
Yeah.
And he was in the main event.
Yeah. And then after that, I think we got one of the highlights of this show. I mean, it's silly, but it's fun, and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
So this is the thing, and I know we're not the ones that fell for this. But as far as we knew, the main event was next.
Yeah.
And we saw someone in a long jacket wandering around in the ring in the background with Stephanie McMahon and Joe Test talking.
Yeah.
And we all went, did Gunther get a job or entrance?
Yeah, did they enter Gunther beforehand?
Beforehand. Which I would have actually understood because you knew the reaction was going to be so negative.
It was so negative, as we saw.
Yeah. But no, it was Mike Mizanin.
Which I was very happy with long-term Miz fan over here, and I think Leo's starting to respect him as well a bit more recently. And he comes out, and I was thinking, like, is Miz going to get nothing for all this complaining he's doing backstage every single week?
So he finally makes the show that he was fighting so much to get.
Yeah, exactly. So, someone's going to come out here. Maybe
I did think it was going to be Carmelo. I did.
Yeah, Carmelo. Maybe Carmelo made a lot of sense. I was hoping it was Carmelo, obviously. My Carmelo love has been documented thoroughly already, I think, on this page. But it was R-Truth, which in a way makes a lot of sense. R-Truth has massive ties to John Cena and The Miz. Those three guys this year, Jesus.
And it's revealed because The Miz got in the tournament twice.
Yeah.
That the original ball that was chosen to replace Sheamus.
Which you're going, well, it was R-Truth, right? He wrote his own name.
Yeah, he wrote his own name.
No.
It was Joseph Hendry.
So,
and then Miz, away from the mic,
like an idiot,
goes Joe Hendry, and then you say his name, he appears, and he appeared.
And I enjoyed that, but he didn't just appear on the ramp, he
appeared on the apron.
Yeah.
And we got this whole thing, and Hendry beat Miz, but Truth made the count.
Yeah, so it wasn't an actual match, but it was a nice segment.
It was a segment, it was a bit of fun before everyone got really sad.
Yeah, I was happy with that, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was not unexpected, I kind of liked it.
Yeah. And then...
Oh, here we go.
There's going to be a lot to talk about here. We move on to Gunther defeating John Cena via tap out. Which has had just a lot of opinions.
It kind of depends which side of the fence you're on.
I don't know how to feel. Now I've had a couple of days, so I really don't know how to feel about it.
Because you've got the real fans who understand why they did it the way they did it. Even if you don't agree with it, you understand what the idea is behind it.
Yeah.
Or you have the casuals who are like, well, John Cena should have won. It's like, you don't get it.
No, they don't understand how
it works. It's kind of, as I put, and I'm not going to hesitate, the casuals or the morons.
Yeah.
The ones that, like, we hate WWE and everything they stand for.
Yeah.
But they will tune into Raw tonight.
Yeah, of course they will. They don't understand how it works. We did a little bit of research literally like 20, 30 minutes before we did this, which was how many wrestlers have won their final match. There's Sting.
Obviously, from Revolution last year.
There's Hulk Hogan in WWE.
Hogan in WWE's last match was Randy Orton in 2006.
Yeah.
At SummerSlam, where he did beat Randy Orton.
Yeah, but...
Legend killer Randy Orton.
But he did lose in TNA's last match.
He lost his actual last match against Sting.
You could argue Shawn Michaels, if you want to count.
If you want to forget about the tag team match with DX and Bills of Destruction, which I fully understand why you would want to forget that.
Yeah.
And I can't remember where they actually... I think they might have...
No,
lost.
DX beat...
Bills of
Destruction, yeah.
If you don't want to take that, that's fine. Shawn did lose his last match.
Yes, he did.
And before anyone even starts, WrestleMania 35 was not Triple H's last match.
Yeah.
Where he beat Batista.
No, it wasn't.
He lost to Randy Orton.
He lost to Randy Orton in his last match.
In one of
the worst shows of all time.
True,
which is a shame.
But we didn't know that was going to be Triple H's
last match.
No, we didn't.
That was probably like the best part of that show. Probably.
It is kind of ironic that Triple H's last match was a loss to Randy Orton.
Yeah, true. But that's just because I've seen people online saying, well, Triple H won his last one.
No,
and actually he did not. So, with all that said, John Cena losing obviously makes a lot of sense because no one wins their last match. And also John Cena comes across as a very humble guy who wouldn't want to win his last match. He is a traditionalist.
I've heard people say that Triple H wanted him to win and Cena said no. Sorry, I got all mixed up then. Cena wanted to lose and Triple H... No, I've done this wrong again.
Cena wanted to win. Triple H said no.
Cena wanted to win. Triple H said no. Which I do not believe that for a single second.
Whatever Cena wanted, they would have done.
Yeah, Cena is a traditionalist.
For sure.
He has been a traditionalist.
Yeah.
And also, he spent like the whole of the 2020s only putting people over.
Yeah, exactly. He has no problem with putting people over.
He wouldn't suddenly just go, actually, you know what? I'm actually going to go over here.
Well, how do you know, Leo? Because he did the Hogan thing at the end of the show, so, you know... Maybe he's I'm joking. So
yeah, Cena was always going to lose this match, no matter who the opponent was.
So there goes that.
So the real question is how he lost the match.
Yeah, so
it's the tap out or the pass out.
I'm trying to think. I actually don't know how I feel about it.
I'm fine with the tap out because he did the smile beforehand.
See, I'm almost the opposite. I'm fine with the tap out, but I'm not happy he smiled because it shows that he didn't need to tap out because he wasn't in that much struggle.
See, my thing was that he's kind of just letting go now. He knows he's cooked.
Yeah.
And he's just letting go before. Because we've seen it, if you take this as a kind of... I'm trying to think where I've seen it before, and it's happened fairly recently.
Yeah.
For example, the only one that's coming to mind right now, NXT TakeOver New York. You had Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano, 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
Gargano puts Cole in the Gargano escape, and Cole taps immediately.
Yeah.
Because he knows he has another fall. He has a fall in his pocket. So he knows, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
So it's like, it was almost like, okay, John Cena could have just tapped out immediately because he knew he was fucked from that point.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He fought. But he knew that like his body was giving in on him, so he just tapped before it got really bad.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm choosing to see it as Cena was letting go. He lets go, and that he taps out. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
I know there are going to be people online that go, "No, that's wrong. The reports say this, and this."
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't care what the reports say.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my own version of it, and that's what I'm running with.
Yeah, fair enough. I think something else with this, sort of the ending and Gunther going over is I see a lot of people who obviously seem to think they're like insiders who are like, well, you don't see the bigger picture. This is just to make Gunther a master heel. And it's like, he is a master heel. I get that, right? I'm angry because one of my favorite wrestlers of all time has just lost in his last match, regardless of whether that's the right decision or not. I'm just annoyed because he's nostalgic.
Would you have been just as mad if it had been a Jey Uso or a LA Knight or a Sheamus or a Drew McIntyre?
I would have been less mad if it was LA Knight, out of the guys you just said.
Okay.
The others, I would be as mad. Jey Uso more. Not because I hate Jey Uso like the internet hates him. He wasn't right for this particular place, and he didn't need it really. But so when people say, "Oh, but they've done this for a reason," Gunther's going to be a big heel. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't outweigh my sadness that John Cena's retiring.
Yeah,
this is all well and good for Gunther, and it'll be great. But right now, just let me be annoyed that John Cena's retiring and that he's lost.
Yeah,
I understand what they're doing with Gunther. It's not difficult to see. But yeah,
you understand the logic behind it. You're just choosing to be a fan.
I'm just annoyed, and I'm a fan of John Cena. It is what it is. So that's what I would say to people who are like sticking up for Gunther and annoyed at these people who are angry. I can see the side of people who are angry as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
The actual match, I don't think was very good.
Oh, the match was crap.
Yeah, I think it was very good.
What I think, and I on my channel on the Wrestling Retrospective, I placed it at a 5.
Yeah.
Because 5 out of 10, not 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Because it was a fine match.
Yeah.
5, it was straight down the middle.
It was, yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just okay.
Yeah.
Well, the reason it was just okay is not only because I know both of these two can have better matches.
Yeah.
It's because both of these two have had better matches this year.
Not even this year. Within the last 2 months.
Yeah. So it's not a case of, but you're thinking of like past John Cena. No. If I'm comparing this to the Styles match, this is really bad.
Yeah, this is really bad, yeah. I agree.
In the same way that if I'm comparing this to Gunther versus Punk, which, by the way, I really liked. I know some people weren't a fan of it. I really enjoyed it.
Gunther versus Punk was better. Gunther versus Carmelo was better.
Yeah.
Gunther versus Solo.
I actually enjoyed I think
Gunther versus Solo was better. Not to fuck on these guys, but it wasn't what I expected, or it wasn't as good as I expected it was going to be. I think, in retrospect, which is a great thing to have, I would have... John Cena vs AJ Styles should have been the last match with all the tributes and everything. Cause if
not more tributes.
You would have made so many people cry, and also it was John Cena's best match this year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not as angry as some people, so it's okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not annoyed at the match, but it was never about the match. This whole thing was never about match quality.
No,
it was about getting to the end.
Yeah.
Like, because no matter how it finished or how good they wrestled, it was always going to be about the end.
Yeah.
So no one was bothered about what the match was doing.
Yeah.
It was, when do we start getting to the finish?
Yeah.
How does this finish? And then we go from there.
And he was in the sleeper for ages. Well, lots of separate
probably
times.
The longest I've seen someone consistently.
We're looking at like 8 to 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, he was in there for ages.
I was expecting.
He did that thing where he wouldn't turn forward.
Yeah.
The whole point is that you don't put your back to Gunther because he will apply the sleeper.
That annoys me. That annoys me because I'm always rooting against Gunther just because he's a heel.
Yeah.
So it really frustrates me whenever anyone turns their back on Gunther. It's like, what are you doing? Damian Priest did it at SummerSlam when they had that great match. Yeah. Randy Orton did it so many times, and that frustrated the life out of me. Because Randy Orton is supposed to be smart.
Yeah.
To a point.
It's like, when you have guys like Daniel Bryan, guys like Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Get off the mat.
Yeah.
That's where they want you.
Yeah, you want to stay far away.
Yeah. Like all submission-based wrestlers, it's like get off the mat, roll to the outside, do something.
Yeah.
They want you on the mat because it's where they can beat you.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. After that, we got the locker room emptied.
There were some really random people there. I saw all the entrances. And some people were just like,
I didn't realize, I mean, I'm assuming there was more there than usual just because it was Cena's last match, but also you don't really realize how many wrestlers are just in the
backstage,
just waiting around. Obviously, the big omission was Randy Orton,
but he hasn't been in this at all.
No, it's really frustrating because I know where he is. Yeah, everyone knows where he is. He's in Saudi Arabia in the Royal Rumble press tour.
He's with
Liv, Tiffany Stratton, Grayson Waller, I think, as well. So I was really frustrated that they've sent wrestlers away at that point, especially Randy Orton of all people.
I saw a thing, I don't know how true it is, it was like, they didn't want to concentrate on past stuff. It's like, AJ was there. Punk was there, Cody was there. Yeah. It felt really weird. I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
I'm convinced there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever know that reason.
No, I don't think so. But yeah, that was...
But yeah, it's a shame we saw John Cena.
It's also interesting that Randy Orton and Liv Morgan would happily go away to miss it, because I know Liv Morgan's a massive John Cena fan. And Randy Orton obviously, has all those ties.
Yeah, it's weird. The thing is, this is the thing that annoys me, and we'll kind of get to it because it's very connected to this final bit.
Yeah.
But it's the people that are going, well, why would Triple H send them away? Triple H is head of creative.
Triple H has no...
He has no say on who gets sent anywhere.
We'll get on to stuff like that, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
TKO have clearly gone, right, we need X people to go. We'll go Randy, Tiffany, Liv, and Grayson.
Grayson, who's always on these press things, even though he's not
a talker.
He is a talker.
He's a very good talker, so I kind of get it.
No, I kind of like Grayson, but I don't like what he's doing now.
But yeah, no, it's... Trust me, whoever gets sent to these media things, it is not Triple H.
Yeah, it's not Triple H's decision. They put a tribute video package on the screen.
They do. I think that's the one that got me.
Yeah, fair enough. It didn't get me, actually. I didn't like the song.
Fair enough. Yeah, that got me.
I see what you mean, yeah.
He took off his trainers. Took off his sweatbands.
Should have left the jorts as well.
Left the ring. Just go get naked. No.
Yep, exits and salutes.
Yeah, he salutes. He says, "Thank you. It's been a pleasure to serve you all."
Yep.
I believe is what it says down the line, or something down the lines of. And then he leaves, and we all fade to black.
Yeah.
The crowd. Oh, they were hot.
They were really angry.
They were not crying due to seeing some of them were, but not.
No.
The majority of them were booing.
And they weren't booing John Cena.
They weren't booing
They weren't even booing Gunther.
They weren't booing Gunther. They weren't booing The Miz because he was out there.
No. No, they weren't. They weren't booing Jey Uso even.
No, they were Jey Uso, who tried to hide the fact that he definitely wasn't just hanging out with Solo backstage before they all had to hang out.
Yeah.
No, they were booing Triple H.
They were booing Triple H.
And I have a massive issue with this.
Yeah, and we will speak more in depth about that. But that is...
We'll leave it for the second part.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get to like nearly half an hour on this first part. But it really annoyed me.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
We watched the start of the post show. Jey Uso, I think, had a few drinks.
What did Cody say? A few libations.
Yeah,
a few libations.
He clearly wasn't. He clearly was. He just didn't say anything of any value. He was speaking to Kathy Redmond.
Kathy Redmond, interesting. Jackie Redmond, not Kathy Kelly.
Oh, shut up. And yeah, he didn't really say a lot of anything, but he was. I mean, he made me less sad. He was being an idiot.
And then we went to interview Cody.
And Cody looked really sort of sad.
Cody's been sat down here for 10 minutes just looking at his shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Because Cody, he actually
the emotional guy.
He actually feels like he's QB1 now. He didn't actually feel like it before.
Yeah. If anything, like Cody's next feud should probably be Gunther.
Yeah, it's such a Cody thing to do. In fact, if Gunther's going to cut a promo tonight on Raw, and you can just see Cody interrupting that. Even though Gunther just did his job, he was put in the tournament and he just won. You can't even hate Gunther because he didn't win in a dicky way.
No, he didn't cheat or anything like that. He just won.
He just won. But you can just see Cody going, "You Austrian bastard."
But yeah, no, it's good. I'd love for Cody Scott. I don't think he will, to be fair.
No, he probably won't.
But
yeah, that was basically.
We went. Cena said thank you. We faded to black, and yeah, that was it. It was like there was no real thing. There was no music or anything.
No.
They didn't play My Time Was Now or anything like that. They just.
He didn't do a speech, which is maybe what we all thought was going to happen.
I'm fine. My thing is the fact that, do you know what? I know people are like, oh, did you do a speech?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just didn't want to.
Yeah, to be fair, there's every. I mean, to be
That's
fair,
probably one of the choices.
When John Cena speaks, you don't really get a lot from it anyway.
Oh, the interviews.
He is the media trained final boss
with Tom Rinaldi.
Yeah,
on WWE's thing, and the one with Chris Van Vliet.
He just doesn't answer anything.
I've never seen someone who talks so much and says so much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He couldn't answer a question yes or no, even if the question, even if it only needed a yes or no, he just couldn't do it.
No, he can't.
It did make me laugh at times. I know people have memed it and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a fine ending, and people are gonna moan about the tap out, and I think in hindsight, people are just gonna accept it.
Yeah.
And we will just move on to whoever retires.
John Cena thinks he's going to be forgotten by Royal Rumble, is what he says.
Yeah.
So,
but it means now that we can get to a gimmick that you want, but didn't want to give Gunther. Which is essentially the career killer.
I cooked this up. Yeah. That's basically it. There's not much else to say. The career killer.
It's where you go to die.
Yeah, the old whoever goes, oh, I don't think I have long left. They're cutting a promo in the ring, and then the lights go out,
music to hit,
and you hear Gunther's music, and then you just know it's time.
It's time,
like the Grim Reaper or something.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So that's something I wanted for a long time, but I didn't really want Gunther to do it, to be honest. But it's it's decided now.
He fits the role.
Yeah, he does. It's decided now, anyway.
Yeah, and the thing is that there's plenty of coverage to get out of this.
Yeah.
Due to it exiting Randy, exiting AJ Styles, exiting Miz, probably, exiting Truth.
Yeah.
But more importantly, come next August.
Yeah.
And exiting Brock Lesnar.
Barack! Yeah.
And because the thing is, it's going to be a massive comparison in it.
Yeah.
To seeing John Cena tap out to Gunther.
Yeah.
And then seeing Brock Lesnar tap out to Gunther.
Yeah. Oh, but actually, we don't know if he's going to tap out.
Okay.
He slapped Goldberg. If he'd have tapped out Goldberg as well, I would have been like, oh, he's tapping him out.
But do you know what I mean, though? Even if he just does pass out, it's still a case of the reaction will be, Brock Lesnar's gone, that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Reaction to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, true, yeah.
And yet he's Gunther is in literally no different position.
Yeah, true.
But... yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. If they do this and they do have Gunther retire like Styles and Orton and Lesnar and all these people, I'm gonna really like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna like it when the payoff happens and someone fucks him.
Yeah, that's right.
Which will be someone younger than him, because
you'd think so.
Yeah, so we'll have to see who that is. Yeah, that'd be good. To be fair, yeah.
To be over.
But yeah. Anyway, that's basically it for part one.
That's kind of the first part. We'll move on to off the mat segment, which is a special one due to hopefully what is quite obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But we'll explain it in just a second. So moving on now to the off the mat segment, where we present stuff usually that could be anything that we could ever want.
That is basically
We've seen films, TV show, football.
Yeah, it's our way of showing personality and just the way we are and what we're
trying to be more relatable as human beings.
That is basically it, yeah.
But because this is more of like a John Cena heavy podcast, I thought that it could just be John Cena related.
John Cena related
off the mat segment.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much like what would essentially be like a favorite match or feud or moment or whatever.
Yeah.
So Ewan is going to start us off.
Yeah. So my pick is the Team Cena vs Team Authority feud / match. One of my favorite matches of all time. It's up there, like top 3 maybe matches of all time for me.
I thought it was top 2. So I'm wondering what the third one is now.
It might be second. It's just in the top 3. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about my top matches of all time. But no, it is third. Yeah.
Okay.
I figured it out now. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll run through that later in the other part if you'd like. Anyway, so Team Cena vs Team Authority is like, in a way, the match that properly got me into wrestling, I would have said.
Yeah.
It's one of, because you had those DVDs of best matches of 2015 or 16.
The annuals, yeah.
And he's on the best match 20. It's 2015, but it
2015
goes back to
14,
2014. Just smack the mic, lovely.
I actually have a funny story behind that Cena versus Authority. I'll let you continue, and we'll get to it.
This made me really like Dolph Ziggler more than John Cena, but John Cena obviously was the main guy of this match. This will relate in something we hopefully speak about later as well, which is interesting on the heel side of things. But the match is just really good. You've got like the top guys. You've the level of importance of the match. The story is obviously massive. You're talking about the power in WWE, even though after that they kind of like it didn't really work. But yeah, the match is great. Dolph Ziggler with the 3v1 is MVP. Like one of the best moments of all time. I kind of wished he'd done it by himself. So fuck Sting, but this was where you got to see like Ziggler versus Rollins, and those guys are just like insanely good in the ring. There's some crazy fluid wrestling. Made Rollins look like really good in this match as well because he did the great character work as a heel. Plenty of shenanigans, which I love. Because you had J&J Security and Triple H with meme like hitting the referee, which is like one of my favorite like interferences of all time, where he just jumps on the referee. Him
hyping up Mark Henry for him to get absolutely
that's hilarious. Big Show turning heel, which happens every 10 minutes, so it's more expected. Paul,
them getting away with having Rusev lose on a technicality.
When
he's in the middle of an undefeated streak.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've got John Cena, the main guy behind it all. He's the captain. He shows his leader, but he didn't do the sort of SummerSlam 2010 thing. Yeah, where he was the guy who killed off Nexus, and he didn't kill off the Authority. He was happy to sit back, which I think is also quite good from him. Yeah, so it's got to be up there. It's got to be my pick. Cena versus the Authority. Yeah. So during the pandemic, me and my best mate Nathan lived together. Yeah. And I watched so much wrestling during the pandemic. It was probably, that's fair. I wouldn't even want to know what like the minutes that would be on it. But I was watching Survivor Series. Yeah. And I wasn't even watching the match. Yeah. I was watching the cold open. It was really like I just turned it on. Yeah. And Nathan walked through. Nathan, he kind of at that time wasn't a wrestling fan. Yeah. He isn't now. No. But he will watch. Yeah. Like he's been to events with us. Yeah. He's been to the All-Ins with us. Yeah. And he enjoys it, like that kind of stuff. He's just like, he's not a no fan, but he's not a casual. He's in that bit between. Yeah. And he sees the cold open for this event, and he's like, well, "What happened?" Well, you can watch it. And he's like, "Okay." And he literally stopped what he was doing, sat down and watched the match. Yeah. That's how like impactful this whole build and story. Yeah, the story was really good. They did the segment on Raw. Where it's just Cena standing in the ring with like 20 people in there with him, and then his team like slowly come out. Cesaro comes out and proper fucks him. But then you hear Ryback's music, which at the time was like, this is sick. Ryback's massive. Ryback was the Authority were trying to get Ryback on side. Yeah. And then he came out and they're like, get in. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And then he's challenged John Cena and he's like, oh no. Yeah. In hindsight, Ryback's a fucking idiot. The reaction of Luke Harper when Eric Rowan comes out. Yeah. The one guy who he wasn't even like considered. No. It was such like why would he pick him? Well, they played his theme and no one even knew who it was. Yeah, but like nowadays you'd be like, why did they pick him? There's like no build or anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But at the time it was like, why did we even think? Yeah, because of Harper. He hates Harper. Yeah. I completely agree. It is one of my favourite matches. The fact they don't... Like, right, I'm going to put it out there. Oh, no. Dolph Ziggler should have won the 2015 Royal Rumble. After that, fuck Roman Reigns. Well, he was the guy, I think, once... Because Daniel Bryan got eliminated near the start of that one, didn't he? It wasn't near the start, but it was the whole thing of Daniel Bryan got eliminated and then Stardust Tron. It said shattering. Yeah, so... once Daniel Bryan had been eliminated, because Daniel Bryan probably should have. He probably should have. Dolph Ziggler was definitely the next pick, because people would have been happy with that. Yeah, I agree. But that's what I'm going to go with. So, my pick should be Cena versus Edge. It really should be. Favourite match of all time, or is it? My favourite match of all time, the Unforgiven match. Yeah. I have the post-30s in here somewhere. It was, before I started moving things. Yeah. But... John Cena versus CM Punk was... For me, it was my top two guys feuding. Yeah. Are they still your top two guys? Yeah.
I mean, like, it depends. All time, yeah. Current, no.
Will they always be your top 2 guys?
I think so, yeah. I think someone has to really make an impression on me to knock off those 2.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's like, yeah. I wouldn't even know what to, like... I wouldn't know how to compare it for you, because I don't
Seth and Roman?
No, I mean, like, your top 2 favourite ever guys.
Well, I mean, Seth's definitely.
Yeah, so it'd be like 2. Seth and Randy or Seth and Miz.
Having a
generational feud.
Maybe Seth and Randy, but they never had that.
Yeah, not probably. I know they had the WrestleMania one, didn't they, for 31?
Yeah, it's not really.
Well, I mean, like, they not only had a feud, they had a generational feud.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like, the whole CM Punk's leaving, and no one knows what to do, and they just don't know how to have a bad match together.
It lit up WWE.
Yeah.
In a bad time.
Yeah, my thing is the whole CM Punk versus John Cena feud as a whole. Because I could have quite easily just gone Money in the Bank 2011.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, it's fun.
But they had the match on Raw in 2013, which is just as I watched it the other day. It's so good. Yeah. And just everything between, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's just all of it, like the whole 2011-2013 run as a feud, like, and for him to feud for that long and no one be like, nowadays you can't even get away with that kind of thing.
The worst part of the feud was Del Rio trying to shoehorn his way in.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, Kevin Nash and Del Rio and
Triple H and
exactly that whole mess.
Big Show and
but
it's the feud of John Cena and Punk.
Yeah, it makes complete
I don't really
sense.
need to say a lot about it because everyone knows.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah,
so. But yeah, those are our choices.
Yeah, and it had a good conclusion, I think. But it's very up for grabs what you thought of the Night of Champions match.
I can't remember a lot from it.
I remember there was just a lot of stuff going down.
There was a lot of shenanigans which I wasn't against.
Yeah.
Was it a way to finish the feud? No. Did I like the fight that happened in Saudi Arabia? No. Yeah, it's one of those things, and this happens to me so much, it does genuinely do my head in.
Yeah.
Where I want one thing to happen, where they could have quite easily done this at Money in the Bank and no one would have looked sideways at it.
Yeah, true.
But they chose to do it like the month or 2 months later.
Yeah.
And this has happened multiple times.
Yeah, true.
You were here when Ospreay became #1 contender for the World Championship a month before All In.
Yes. And
I was so mad.
And he did it at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, I was so mad.
This
happens all the time, where I want one thing to happen, it happens like 1 month too early.
Yeah, true.
But, I mean, I would have liked it without the interference, but it wasn't the best one they've had.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. It was one of Cena's better matches of the retirement tour.
Yeah.
How dare I say anything positive about the retirement tour?
Jeez. We'll get on to that.
But,
those are our picks.
Yeah, those are our picks. You can vote for them on either channel, on the Steel City channel, or on the Wrestling Retrospective.
Tell her.
Yeah, I don't know how to set up polls on Spotify, so you can't do that.
That's fair.
So you have to just find the channels, go and subscribe to them, and then vote.
Well. Interesting.
There.
And then we'll get on to the second half of the show.
Yeah, which is it's pretty much just going to be rambling about random Cena stuff and a little bit of Triple H stuff, which I know people are not going to enjoy. So going into the final bit, it is just...
Yeah, we haven't got
There's no direction here. We're just
we may go off on tangents here.
Yeah.
But I think that's fine. We can start because we can have a little talk about this. I just mentioned what I think my top 3 matches are.
Yes.
I was figuring them out in my head.
Right. So I'm going to go with... I know what 2 of your 3 are.
Yeah, I'd assume so, yeah.
So for a long time, I knew your favourite match of all the times was Team Cena versus Team Authority.
Which we have spoken about. Great match. Love it. Yes.
Last year it changed.
It did, yeah.
Because Cody versus Roman
in
the main event of WrestleMania then became very high up for you.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, that match needs no introduction. That match was sick. That is my favourite match. That is number 1.
Right.
That is my favourite match of all time.
So when you suggested there was a third one...
There is, yeah.
I'm wondering, did it happen this year? Or has he just watched something back and added it in?
So,
which
would make sense.
I am guilty of doing.
In fairness, I find it hard to rank AEW matches to the WWE.
Oh my god, it's an AEW match?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'm sorry. To shatter your dreams. But what I'm saying is...
He's gone to more AEW shows than any, and he just won't like it.
What I'm saying is an AEW match could be on there. I find them really hard to navigate because they are very different.
Yes, they are.
And
that's
so,
the point. It's an alternative.
I've watched. So this isn't on the list, but if I was to have an honourable mention, I would say I really enjoyed Will Ospreay and Swerve versus the Young Bucks at All In this year.
Okay.
I thought that was a really good match.
Yep.
In terms of it says in terms of in ring, which means it should be number one. It probably is better than most of the ones on my list, but
okay.
I'm not as emotionally invested in their characters.
Okay.
So I guess if that I don't know if that makes sense, but no, I think I'm not afraid of saying that a match that's new is better than old ones. A lot of people have nostalgia bias, and it really frustrates me.
Well, then people's argument to you would be it's recency bias.
Recency bias, but I don't think so. I think this one will hold good.
This is where my issues with AEW come in. I am very guilty of recency bias when it comes to AEW on my list.
Yeah, fair enough.
But anyway, sorry, you were about to.
My second favourite match of all time, I would say, even though I haven't watched it back since it happened, is John Cena vs AJ Styles at Crown Jewel.
Okay.
I think for everything about that was so good. I think I just really liked the whole display of that.
So I was thinking our next podcast would probably be I don't want to say like a year awards.
Yeah.
Well, talking about some of our favourite stuff of the year, which matches would be obviously one of them.
Yeah.
Is it your match of the year overall?
Yeah, I think World's End would have to do something crazy.
Yeah, so
because WWE don't really have any other matches.
Well, no, we don't. They're only going to do Raws and Smackdowns. They're all taped. We're all going to know what's going to happen before they even.
Yeah, exactly.
They're live.
But yeah, I think it probably is. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. It's not my match of the year.
That's fine.
It is in my top 5.
I'm sure you have an AEW match which is better.
No, I don't. Yes, there is, but I don't know if it's my top match of the year.
Oh, what's your top match of the year?
It's probably an EO match.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't decided.
Rhea and EO Evolution or
Rhea, EO, and Bianca.
Rhea, EO, and Bianca. I need to watch back the WrestleMania one.
We can probably do that later, to be fair. But my AEW top match of the year is Tony and Mariah.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And it's mad to me that I've managed to keep a match that happened in March as my match of the year all year.
Yeah, true.
Because usually I tend to forget about how good things are.
Yeah.
Like I'm having to watch back Ospreay and Fletcher on the same show. Because I don't know whether it'll be as high a standard as back then as it was now, because we're only a few months in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why it's important to watch matches of the year back.
Yeah.
Make sure it gives you the same feeling now as it did back then, because that's what matches are all about. It's what gives you the feeling.
Yeah, exactly. I'll watch Roman and Cody 50 more times in my life, maybe more,
and you will still absolutely lose it when people start coming out.
Yeah. So even more emotional now that John Cena's retired and he's in that.
True.
So yeah, John Cena is a part of all three of my top 3.
Yes,
we're talking about John Cena. Let's see. So
I did point out the other day that it's very ideal timing wise how we both perceive John Cena.
Yeah.
Because you started watching because you're however many years younger than me.
7 or 8.
7 or 8 younger than me, because you're
depends what time 18, of the year.
And I'm 20.
So 8 right now.
Yes.
But 7 for most of the year.
Yeah. Is that you came in when he was doing the stuff with the Authority, stuff with Brock Lesnar the second time around.
Yeah.
And the US Open Challenge.
The US Open Challenge, which is like arguably it's one of his primes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I came in at 2006, which was his first WWE title reign.
Crazy prime.
The really long title reign he had.
Yeah.
Obviously the 2008 Rumble.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we kind of came in at both his primes.
Yeah. And those are 7-8 years apart, so actually that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So so Cena obviously it's just had a big impact for both of us, really. Yeah. Bigger for you, obviously, but that's because you've watched him for longer. But John Cena's, if I was to say my top 10 wrestlers, John Cena's obviously in there. He's probably top 5.
He's 1.
He's 1 for you, obviously.
For me, he's 1.
For me, much to the hate of some people online, Seth Rollins is my favourite wrestler.
Yeah. I think for a while, Randy Orton was yours as well.
Yeah, well, when I was really young, Randy Orton was just one of the guys I actually just knew.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, we're wrestling you, and who do you want to be?
Randy Orton.
I'll be Randy Orton. But yeah,
which is funny because when we were younger, I used to be like, "Oh, you would like the Miz," and he'd be like, "No, I hate the Miz."
Yeah, he used to fucking.
And now he loves the Miz.
I do love
I've worked him into a shoot.
He has, yeah. It's weird. I think a lot of the guys I support have started with an inside joke. Carmelo Hayes started with us joking around about him hating on people for no reason.
Yeah,
and he was like, "This is really funny," but now I actually really like Carmelo.
This is what happened with me in the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I was ironically a Judgment Day fan, and I just love the Judgment Day.
It happens, doesn't it? Yeah.
So, Dom is a hero to everybody.
yeah. To you.
To everybody. Dom is a hero to all men and lesbians worldwide.
Right.
No one pulls like Dom.
That's true. That's hard to deny that.
Yeah, exactly.
What were we speaking about before this?
Your top 3 matches.
You said that, yeah. We moved on from that though.
No,
we didn't.
We're
still talking about that. What count? Oh no, we were talking about matches of the year and stuff like that. I was gonna just ask as a general what you think right now of the John Cena farewell tour.
So, I know the general consensus is that it was an absolute failure.
It was an outrage.
How could he do Cena like this? Overall, like, he was on every PLE.
Oh yeah, it was good.
It was good. It was fine. But he turned heel and it was awful. You know what? And the thing is, I've said this before, and I will say it till bloody cows come home.
Yeah.
Right.
Till the fat lady sings.
Till the fat lady sings. And trust me, she's belching now. Right. The reason it is perceived as a failure as a run is because of no one else but the fans. The fans have ruined
with
this.
Crazy expectations.
We went into this year, Cena on Netflix, went, right, we want this guy to have success. We want him to win either. Remember, most people said either the world title or the Intercontinental title.
Funnily enough, you won both.
I don't think people were expecting both. I certainly wasn't.
No.
But most of the people I spoke to said, we just want interesting stories. We want proper feuds. We don't want it to be, the last Randy Orton match, last Sheamus match, last Rusev match, last this match, last that match.
Yeah.
Loses to a few young'uns and that's it. No, we want interesting stories.
Yeah.
No story would be more interesting than turning the guy heel.
Yeah, exactly. And he was the highlight of like every show he was on.
Yeah.
How can you say it's bad when the guy is the main attraction of every show?
I don't care. Anyone says the best WWE PLE this year was the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. And
a big part of that was the turn.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yes. Travis Scott was there. Yes. The Rock was there. So what?
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
They didn't show up again. But you know what? That's down to them. It's not down to anyone else.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And it's certainly not down to Triple H.
Big trips.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was good. It was good. Like I'm so sick of people complaining about it.
So when people moaned and they moaned, they went, fine. We'll give you what you want.
No.
He's going to turn face. Done. He's a face now.
Yeah.
This is what you want, right? It was too quick. What do you mean it was too quick?
Yeah.
Time isn't of the essence here.
Yeah, true.
We haven't got unlimited time.
Exactly.
We've only got,
there was like 10 dates after SummerSlam.
The dates that we had a 1 at the start.
Yeah.
We did not have long.
No.
If we were going to do a slow build to a face turn, guess what wouldn't have happened?
What's that?
Styles versus Cena.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Do you know what probably wouldn't have happened? The Intercontinental title win. So, you know what? I'm glad it was in one night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then the also thing of, but he had like one of the worst Mania main events of all time.
Which?
The people that are just like, it was on purpose.
Yeah, it was on purpose.
Oh, yeah, but how do you know it was on purpose? Look at the SummerSlam match.
Yeah, exactly.
They can put on a banger if they wanted to.
And John Cena said it was on purpose. He literally said it was on purpose. So I just can't. Yeah, I can't get over that.
It's just.
I mean, I think people are forgetting. Hulk Hogan beat Yokozuna in 9 seconds or whatever.
In the main event of WrestleMania.
In the main event of WrestleMania. That's not the worst main event of all time.
Big Show lost to Drew McIntyre in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. The Rock got involved in John Cena versus The Miz.
Yep.
Even though he was the host.
You know, I think people really do forget this, right?
Yeah.
WrestleMania 16 and WrestleMania 17.
Yeah.
Remember, WrestleMania 17 is classed as one of the best manias of all time.
It's classed as one of the best pay-per-views ever. Yeah.
Yep. WrestleMania 16, WrestleMania 17. Do you want to know what the last move was on both those shows?
What's that?
A chair shot.
Yeah, fair enough.
The last move on both of them in the main event was someone taking a chair shot and then getting a pin.
Yeah, this is just... Yeah. We will come back around to this because I've got a point to make here.
It's just...
but I think people forget Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow. It was a WrestleMania main event. And John Cena versus Cody Rhodes was far better than that. I've never seen it. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Because you've got Bam Bam Bigelow who, like, in my eyes... Yeah, obviously I wasn't around at the time. Neither were you.
No.
Obviously, in my eyes, he's not a main eventer.
No.
He's not even a mid-carder, in my eyes. Maybe a mid-carder. I don't know anything about the guy. And you got Lawrence Taylor, who, like, I'm sure was a really famous athlete at that time, but he's not like a goat of the whatever NFL. I think he's a football player. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I can't imagine how shit that would have been for any fans outside of America.
Can you imagine if Logan Paul had main event at WrestleMania last year? That's what that was.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if Bad Bunny had main event at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
The year that he did.
But not even like Bad Bunny versus Cody Rhodes. Do like Bad Bunny versus Aleister Black. Not that Aleister Black is bad.
The Miz.
Miz, yeah. You'd be
we
like,
did Logan Miz main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah, you'd be like, what?
People would... I don't even want to know
exactly.
what the online reaction to that would be.
Cena and Cody wasn't great at WrestleMania.
No, it wasn't.
It is not the worst main event of all time.
No.
It's probably not even in the bottom 5.
That's fair.
I've never seen Hulk Hogan versus King Kong Bundy. I can't imagine King Kong Bundy putting on a better match than that one.
Fair.
So let's just chill out with like the massive overstatements as well.
I think we're looking too close to in history wise. We're looking too recently.
Yeah.
Yes, Cody and Roman was iconic.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
KO and Steve Austin was good for what it was.
Yeah.
But I'm a firm believer that Stone Cold is not a good wrestler.
He's not great.
In ring.
No.
And his character fucking carried him his entire career.
Yeah.
Same with The Rock.
Yeah.
You know, what else was 38? Roman and Brock. It was a Roman and Brock match.
It wasn't great.
It was exactly what you got out of a Roman Brock match.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
You've got 37 was the triple threat with Roman, which was good.
That was good, yeah.
Bianca and Sasha is
Really
the best women's match in WWE history.
Here we go. I would argue that Cena versus Cody's better than Drew versus Brock. 4 minutes behind closed doors.
Yeah.
I don't think Drew versus Brock was very good at all. I don't think Goldberg versus Braun Strowman... Was that the other one, Goldberg?
No,
it was the Boneyard match. That was good, yeah. But still, there's plenty of matches that...
Yeah, I think people just like overreacted.
Definitely.
The issue is that everyone's going to compare everything to WrestleMania 40 until we get something as big as that. And the thing is that what they don't understand is not every WrestleMania is going to be a banger.
Yeah, you just... Right. The problem is that the last 2 were bangers, right?
Yeah.
So WrestleMania 40 Night 2, I think, is one of the best pay-per-views of all time.
Yeah.
But I would say that WrestleMania 39 as a whole was better.
Yeah.
It's just that, WrestleMania 40, they stacked
their
their best
WrestleMania
stuff.
38 wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't. 38 was not good. It's kind of
the fact that Edge and AJ Styles couldn't put on a good match is beyond me.
38 was kind of felt like a planting seeds WrestleMania. It was when kind of like Cody
It
came
was a
back,
WrestleMania 27.
Roman cemented himself as, the guy.
Yeah.
So
it was a WrestleMania to get to another WrestleMania.
Exactly, yeah. So that's all it was.
Sometimes that's what WrestleMania has to be.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want long-term storytelling, a WrestleMania has to suffer because of it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And so, in fairness, I'm not sure what long story is going to come out of this year's, but...
Well, that's because we don't see it yet.
Exactly. You can't see it yet. I don't think people saw Punk, Roman, and Seth when Punk joined Roman's team at Survivor Series. I don't think people saw that eventuality.
Exactly.
But it still happened.
To then only happen again this year.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly, yeah.
Hindsight is a hell of a thing, and I think we're going to look back in like 5 years and be like, oh, right, this is why this makes sense.
Yeah. And to be fair, in fairness, things age well.
Yes.
And things age poorly.
Some wrestling ages like wine, some certainly does not.
Yeah. So we need to find a new topic. Well, we can talk about Triple H.
You want to talk about Triple H?
Yeah.
You want to start us off while I have a drink?
Yeah, so there was something you mentioned, which was WrestleMania 16 and 17, how they ended with chair shots, right? There's this, and especially 17, because I'll explain. But basically, a big thing people had at the minute is Triple H has this massive ego and he sticks himself in as the main guy.
Yeah.
Right? So
he's doing what he thinks is best for
exactly.
business.
He's on the poster for WrestleMania. He's sticking himself in where he doesn't belong. Vince McMahon, WrestleMania 17. Was he a part of the main event of WrestleMania 17?
Yes.
Was he a massive part of the main event of WrestleMania 17?
Is he the lasting image of WrestleMania 17?
Yeah. Now,
yes, he is.
You remind me, when did Triple H come out during Roman vs. Cody?
Yeah, none.
Or Cody vs. John Cena?
No.
Or any of the main events that he's booked?
No.
He hasn't?
No.
It's just ridiculous. It's like you're just completely forgetting.
Also, wasn't Vince on the poster for WrestleMania 23 with Donald Trump?
Yeah, in a marquee match. Vince has wrestled multiple when he was the one
Vince
booking the
is a former WWE champion.
Yeah.
When booking the show.
Whereas, Triple H has been booking. I don't even know if he's wrestled. No, he hasn't even wrestled.
No, because he can't. He's not allowed because of his heart.
Whereas, if Vince had a heart condition, he'd still probably do it. But this is what I'm saying. This whole ego thing is utter rubbish.
So you know what I think they should do, Ewan?
Yeah.
I think they should make it into a story.
That is the best way to do it. Real life heat.
You think Triple H is being a dick now?
Yeah.
Let's make this into a story and let's watch him become a dick.
Exactly. So,
which leads us nicely on.
We spoke about Team Cena versus Team Authority.
We did.
Let's bring back the Authority.
Let's do it. So yesterday, me and you had a conversation because I brought to him an idea for a video, which I will do, which will probably be soon.
Yeah.
Where I bring back the Authority.
Yeah.
You had another idea.
Yeah.
Which I would feel bad if you didn't bring to light.
We can speak about that.
Which I would like you to do. First.
Yeah. So this is slightly different from what we're going on because Triple H is a face in this story. But
how dare you?
Well, I've had this idea for a few months. Your brain just thinks these things. I don't even know. I don't sit down.
All wrestling fans do it.
I don't sit down with a pad and paper. It just comes to me. But my whole thing was, why don't they take this heat that everyone has with Triple H for bad booking?
Yep.
You give The Rock. The Rock doesn't have to be there. I've said that. The Rock is minimal in this, but he has to be a part of it because he has that role as being part of TKO's board. The Rock, he just says, maybe even just post a video on X or something.
Oh, I like the war he's like in the rain.
Yeah.
He's a proper cut of promo.
And he goes, he just a promo. He says, "I see the way Triple H is booking things. I want things to be better for the fans. This sucks." And he creates his own sort of group of guys who he's going to push to the top, who the fans do like because they kind of have to be people that we like.
Okay.
And things they start getting better. They find a way to book it like the way that most fans will be happy. There's never going to be a completely right way. Things slowly start to get better, but we have this moment where the leader of this Rock sort of group has a title match against probably Cody, probably. Right. And there's a sort of a screwy finish. It is a risk to sort of, in a way, recreate the screw job, which people don't like. Right. And I understand that. But I think it has to be something like that, where the Rock's guy wins the title, but it's screwy. Okay. Like, the ref calls for the bell when the guy hasn't tapped or he hasn't properly slept or something like that.
Yeah.
And suddenly we see this corruption thing, and actually The Rock's actually worse for WWE than Triple H. Right. He's sort of booking it so that his guys get over and win titles. So you've got to kind of do the whole thing where the group is drenched in gold, I think, for this to work, which you can do, which is fine.
There's enough championships to go around.
Yeah, exactly. And this all leads to eventually, a sort of, I like a Survivor Series style match just because to go back to that match, but I understand they are a bit close.
Yep.
But some sort of match where you've got like a team of Triple H's top, probably babyfaces, against Rock's sort of group for the power, and Rock wants to control WWE because he's sick of Triple H and his guys are winning. I thought that would have been a really good idea. Plus, it turns Triple H into a babyface, which might, in a way, help because the heat he's getting in a minute.
True.
But moving on to your idea, and something I commented on. This main event. If you would like to explain what you.
Yeah, so my idea would be, as I've already kind of revealed, is to do a new Authority.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a full-blown year-long storyline.
No.
Come up with like you have for yours, which I think is a great idea.
Yeah.
I just have an idea of who would be in my Authority. So I would have it be, obviously, Triple H is the boss.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't change his role from what he is originally.
Yeah.
He's just on telly less.
Yeah.
I have the person who is on telly being that authority guy.
Yeah.
As Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
Because Adam Pearce is too funny.
Adam Pearce is too funny.
That's literally it.
Yeah. The only argument I had against that is that Nick Aldis kind of seems uncorruptible at the minute.
But I've seen him play he can play corporate guy, so that's why he was my choice. And Ava's like a good person for you to have on yours.
Yeah.
So I mean, Nick Aldis just seemed like the better choice of the 3 GMs we have right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we could have a thing where Triple H just fires all the GMs and he has his own guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gunther is the face.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to do this, you may as well do it with the one guy who's going to kill everyone off.
Yeah.
I then had, as kind of the brash, cocky heel under Gunther, as Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Now, I put Ethan Page in a lot of these things. And my thing is just a case of I just want him on the roster so bad.
That's fair.
But he could be US champion. He can be on SmackDown. He doesn't necessarily have to change what he's doing with Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
He's just part of this bigger group.
Yeah.
But I can't see Chelsea Green being in a group like this because she's too funny.
Yeah. She's too unserious in a way.
Yeah. I then had originally
Yeah.
Obafemi for this.
Yeah.
As the muscle and someone who could go for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
You weren't a fan of the idea because
I just can't see him as a henchman. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
then
can't
also
see him
like
taking orders.
you can't call yourself the ruler and then be ruled.
That's actually
So after a little bit of thought, I abandoned the idea of Obafemi and brought in the idea of Rusev.
Yeah.
Because he's not doing that as important. He was involved in the Authority versus Cena.
He was part of that, yeah.
So he kind of has the connections to that. And he hasn't really got anything going on. So I thought, wow.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
I then had Charlotte Flair because she could very naturally be a fit for this.
She's like Rick.
I did think, though.
Yeah.
If you were going to do a modern take of it, maybe Jade.
Yeah, maybe. She's a bully.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So Jade or Charlotte, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Then have the Street Profits.
The tag team, yeah.
You control the tag division with them. Also, if they want to be more serious, which they have been suggesting they want to do, and they kind of...
As long as it's not Montez running around stomping people.
Yeah, and it's like... they were serious with Bobby.
Yeah.
But it wasn't at the level that it should have been at.
No,
It was a very mid-card thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as good as I was hoping.
And it should have been Bobby Lashley and the Profits, yeah.
Yeah, and then Bobby left, and it was like, okay, now we're going to abandon this whole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like they're taking a serious Profits, putting them as authority guys, I think would work really well.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
And then every group, it seems, needs a fall guy.
In WWE, definitely.
The Judgment Day have JD.
Yeah.
The MFTs have Mateo
for some reason, yeah.
Yeah. Etc. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have it be...
This is an out there pick.
It really is. It's Nico Vance from the Culling.
Vance from the Culling.
Because I feel like he would be someone that people would eventually get behind. Basically because he looks like Bron Breakker.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Like, a lot. He looks like a wide Bron Breakker. It's quite weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like he'd be a good guy. Because again, as I've said, people will get behind him naturally.
Yeah.
Because he's such a big guy and he has that look.
Yeah.
That eventually people will go, you know what, this guy, he kind of looks like he could be a world champion one day.
Yeah, and he's going to take a lot of losses.
He can take a lot of losses, but then people get behind him, people build. I could believe him beating Ober and that kind of thing if obviously Ober was in it or Rusev or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would just be a very natural fit.
Yeah, this should be really good because you can get crazy heat on Triple H when the initial turn happens. If you have
the promo,
I've got it. Sorry.
So I don't know whether I think there's times when me and you would think the same thing. It's very quite weird.
Yeah.
I think back to a promo that Triple H did.
Okay.
Against Seth.
Yeah.
About success.
Yeah.
And how it's such a bad thing. And
yeah. Oh, it's
It's a cold promo.
It's a great promo.
You essentially just have him come out and not do that exact promo.
Yeah.
But it's like,
no, I see what you mean. Yeah.
We are more successful than we could ever be.
Yeah.
Why you guys are all moaning?
Yeah, that is true. Oh, yeah, that would be good actually. That's what I think. And in fairness, my idea has already been done, so actually, it probably wouldn't be a very good idea. They'd be like, this is way too similar. Because I was thinking, although this would Well, I was thinking they're building this Cody and Drew matchup loads, and Drew keeps stepping across this line. So they might want a special guest referee. So, you just do the thing where Triple H fucks Cody.
You do the Daniel Bryan thing.
Yeah, but it's too similar. But Drew is another guy who could lead a group like this.
Yeah.
So,
I thought Drew was too obvious. That's why.
Yeah, Drew is a bit too obvious, but I could then that would get a lot of heat.
Also, Gunther's seen as one of Triple H's boys.
Yeah, true, yeah.
My thing is what I originally had in mind.
Yeah.
Is that my woman would be Rhea. Because I have all this bloody stuff people say about Triple H and Rhea.
Yeah.
But you can't have a alt emo authority figure. People would just get all kinds of.
Well, it's kind of like when Kane was in it. He's masked Kane. It's like he doesn't really fit.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think Rhea would be a good choice for it, but I feel like Jade or Charlotte would fit in there quite well.
Yeah, fair enough.
If there was a possibility, I'd have Mercedes Moné in it because she would work that perfectly.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think she'll ever come back. To be fair.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I've seen the stuff she says online.
Yeah. So I feel like just bringing the authority back and let's work all this into a story.
I agree, and this is not saying we don't like Triple H.
I love Triple
H, and I think he is a good booker.
Yeah.
But just you might as well capitalize on heat that's there. Yeah. Right? It's obvious.
Because I feel like the people that are moaning are just.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I think people have forgotten. Again, it might be because of WrestleMania 40. Is that sometimes you've got to get through a 2019 to get to a 2023-2024.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Sometimes we're going to hit a lull phase and we just kind of have to let things play out for a bit before we start getting into the rest of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think people have forgotten about that. 2010, it seems like one of the worst years. But then 2011, we got Cena Punk.
Yeah, and it was good.
2012 was Cena Rock.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes years are just not going to be good.
No, I agree.
But the next few after that, we might start seeing some big improvements. And then 3 to 4 years after that are the best years.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with all that, yeah.
So it's, you kind of just got to take it as it is and just write. Things people I say more myself, not to insult you. I've been watching for so long that it is just you just got to trust the process.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to do nothing for a whole year.
Yeah, true.
People, 2025 is a failure. Well, now wait a second.
It wasn't though, was it?
Stephanie Ricker is one of the best things to come out of this year.
Yeah.
She's won 3 3 championships.
Yeah.
She's one of the best female wrestlers we have on the roster.
Yeah.
The US Open Challenge came back and it was great and it is great.
Yep.
We get to watch Ilya Dragunov wrestle every week.
Yeah.
That is never going to be a bad thing.
In a year where tag wrestling was kind of shunned in a way, we still got two really, really good tag title
TLC's matches were absolutely fantastic. So it's no, this year was not a complete failure. I don't know, we'll talk about it more next week when we talk about this year, but
they are beginning to set seeds to create more stars. Bron Breakker is already well on his way. He's got his...
Yeah.
Is it his first world title match?
Yeah. No. Second. He faced Seth at Gold Rush 1 year.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But he's got his second, but his first main roster world title match. Ilya Dragunov is having a really good run with the US title.
If they can keep him healthy, we are in for a hell of a year with him.
Just really recently, I'm going to mention him because I love him. Carmelo Hayes has got a natural face turn and people are getting on his side, which is good. And
I know people aren't going to like this. Gunther has not been on the main roster as long as it seems.
Yeah, true, yeah.
He's only been in the main event team for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about this.
Yeah, true, yeah.
The only reason he's now in the main event team is because he won King of the Ring last year.
Yeah.
He was a mid-carder before that.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Or maybe he wasn't. He was the longest reigning intercontinental champion and mid-card champion.
Yeah.
So he's still a new main eventer.
Yeah. They've got, I think they've got a main eventer ready when he comes up. I think Obafemi already possibly could be a main eventer.
Yeah.
He might have a mid-card title reign, but he's crazy star power. Sol Rucker is
I can't wait.
She's really popular already.
Yeah.
To be out for NXT.
The thing is that you know what the biggest highlight during this year has been?
What's that?
The women's division.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah.
And I think people have been moaning so much about everything else that it has gone completely under the radar here.
Yeah, I agree.
But Stephanie Vaquer, Rhea and Io, like
Tiffany Stratton having a history.
Oh, the moaning of Tiffany Stratton is ridiculous.
She's done
because if she'd had a 50-day reign, people had kicked off.
She's done the best she could have done with what she was given. She wasn't given a lot.
Exactly.
She was given Nia Jax consistently the entire time.
She got like the best Jade Cargill matches that she's had since joining WWE.
Yeah, definitely.
Bianca Belair has been a big miss, but this finger injury is one of the biggest mysteries I've ever seen.
Her feud with Charlotte Flair was good. Her feud, the
People
match
were
was
very
decent.
invested in it.
Yeah, exactly. And they made the right choice, thank God.
Yes.
So yeah, I agree.
Bailey and Lyra Valkyria, we are just ready. Just make her a main eventer.
That's one they made it like a top guy, or they're making a top guy.
Yeah. But it's a slow build for Lyra.
Yeah, it is. And
it's fine.
Yeah.
Eventually, the Bailey and Lyra thing will turn into a turn.
And Lyra vs Becky was one of the best feuds of the year.
Yep.
So
Becky put over Lyra this year. I know that she lost the title to her, but the Backlash match was probably the best match on Backlash.
Yeah.
And it was, it really helps her out.
And I'm liking the people coming around to Lyra online because, at first people thought she was kind of cringe and not very good. But
Becky Stompers.
She's like one of the best, like in ring.
She had one of the best segments this year. The Becky Stomper.
That wasn't received very well, I don't think.
I thought it was great. I think in hindsight,
but she is one of the best women's wrestlers on the roster for
Absolutely.
sure. For sure.
Her versus Io has to happen next year because it will bang and it will bang good.
What's interesting is in her moveset, I didn't even realize till I saw a TikTok edit of it. Her moveset's a lot like Daniel Bryan's.
Yeah,
she has she's a lot like Daniel Bryan in a way. Even just like I don't know, it seems like she has
less vegan.
Yeah, less vegan, but not completely. She could if Lyra came out tomorrow and said I'm a vegan, I'd be like, yeah, that kind of makes sense in a way.
The underuse of Bailey.
Yeah.
You've still got Bailey on the roster who is just as good. She proved it.
Yeah, she's great. Absolutely great.
You've got Roxanne Perez, who's been criminally underused.
Yeah.
Well, not underused, sorry. Underrated.
I think what I'd say about Bailey is Bailey started to take steps into leader of the locker rooms type stuff.
It seems like she's the locker room leader because it feels like Becky's kind of still.
Yeah, and she's made a lot of comments, Bailey, about people being annoyed at people for not staying for the whole show, like if they've got a match or something. And she's always in Gorilla, I think, when she's on.
Yeah, that's what she said. I'm pretty sure she said she's always in Gorilla.
Yeah, so I think that's fine. Like if Bailey wants to move up that way, that's completely fine. So,
but yeah, like the women's division's absolutely stacked. I think once we get Bianca back, I think the issue is that everyone's on Raw.
Yeah.
That's the main issue right now.
Should we make the same complaint we've made on Brie maybe every podcast we've had so far? Is that they need to do a draft.
They just need to do a draft. It's not difficult, guys. Yeah. We really need a draft.
And draft
superstar shake-up.
And draft episodes are fun. Yeah, those episodes are really fun to watch. You have to tune in. You have to tune in on those shows exactly. Just to see who's on either.
Hell, bring back the lottery. Do something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Very fun. But yeah,
the lottery. Yeah.
The lottery was so fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what SmackDown's 3 hours in the New Year's? Do 3 hours.
You're telling me we can't get Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce to stand at podiums on the side of the show and just have the lottery thing go. And then
I didn't even mean that.
Yeah, but even
I meant
the shows up on the screen, right? And then it's like Raw Gunther and Adam Pearce is like, yes, get in, have that. That'd be hilarious.
Exactly. I'd watch just 3 hours of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
the bloody war rooms of ESPN.
Yeah. Nick Aldis gets Roman Reigns and he's just like slowly side-eyeing Adam Pearce.
Yeah, exactly. So it's I feel like a draft. They could really do any kind of concept. I heard they were gonna have the ESPN people coming in. That's fine. As long as they get at this.
They get that. What's that guy?
I don't care how you do it. As long as you do it.
That's that really famous guy in America. Is it Stephen A. Smith? Do you know what I'm talking about? The guy who's he's really loud. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's funny though. He's really. I think he'd be so funny if he was to do it.
Yeah. So I don't care how we do a draft.
Yeah.
As long as we do a draft.
I agree. Yeah. But now it feels like we won't get I feel like they might do one after WrestleMania. Now.
I don't know. I feel like the new year would be a really good time.
It would be a great time to do it. Yeah. But they've already. I don't know. They've already set seeds for that first.
Because it's not as if the Rumble affects it anymore. It's not as if because you're on SmackDown, you have to face the SmackDown champion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, we're not like that anymore
choose,
because you just choose one.
Yeah, exactly.
The amount of people that have just gone, actually.
Yeah, because that was the thing with, I think there was a time where Cody was on Raw and Roman was on SmackDown, wasn't he? For like maybe even
Rio
both of the WrestleManias, I think.
Rio was a Raw superstar who won the SmackDown Women's Championship. And
then Cody was just like, I'm going to go to SmackDown.
Choose Roman.
Obviously. Yeah.
So yeah, there's ways. I said, I don't care how they do it, as long as they do a draft.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of wraps us up. I don't know if we
have I can't think of anything else.
We've covered as much.
Big controversial stuff happening.
No, really.
We're going to Dynamite on Wednesday.
We are going to Dynamite. That should be.
Should we go for the card?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, quickly.
I can find the card for Holiday Bash.
While he finds the card, I'm just going to say I'm happy the Usos are back in the tag division.
We actually get an Usos match tonight. We're recording this on Monday, by the way. I know we referred to Raw as tonight.
Quick, 2017 me. Who are the Usos facing? I don't know. The New Day. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Can I find the card?
What else can I fill with silence with?
There's one. I've got it. The Continental Classic matches.
Yeah.
Moxley and Roderick Strong. It was the only Blue League match I didn't want. When we won. Mascara Dorado versus Orange Cassidy.
Happy to see both those guys. Love both those guys.
Cal Fletcher versus Pac.
Should be good, really good.
We have a contract signing for World's End.
Yes.
Samoa Joe swerving.
That's really good. That's really good.
We have the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal.
Happy. I've never seen a Battle Royal live.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
MJF has got to be in it.
Yeah, he has to be.
And we have a 8-woman tag, which is the Babes of Wrath, Willow and Harley.
Yeah.
Versus, and the Timeless Love Bombs, Tony and Mina, versus Megan Bayne, Marina Shafir, Athena.
Yeah, it's that whole mess women's division that we've got right now.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else that's on it. I can't see it.
But there will obviously be other stuff, and we're excited to see
this is
them.
the thing.
There's a 6-man tag, isn't there?
Oh, yes. There's the $1 million 6-man tag, the Elite and the Don Callis family, which is why Okada and Takeshita don't have classic matches.
Yeah.
They're taking on the Elite and it's Kenny and the Bucks.
Yeah.
And we have FTR versus Bam Bam Gang for the World Tag Team Championship. Now, they mentioned something on Collision, which I didn't see when I rewatched Collision, is that they're doing a Collision that's like the other half.
Okay.
The Collision is normally a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
We're having a 3-hour special.
Yeah.
But they're saying there's going to be another hour of Collision on Saturday.
Yeah.
But that will be pre-taped for us.
For us, so we might get, 4 hours?
So maybe that's where Takeshita and Okada have their matches.
Yeah.
Because right now, there's one person who doesn't have a Continental Classic match. I'm very upset.
Who's that?
Jungle Boy.
He wants to sing the theme song.
I really want to do Tarzan Boy. So I'm thinking if they're going to have them come out and do double duty and then say it's on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we have some kind of Ring of Honor match as well. Or Ring of Honor matches.
Yeah.
They're doing Global Wars United Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they're saying it's hailing from Wales.
Yeah.
But they have said that matches will be taped on our show.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how much time they actually have because the amount, I think the doors open at like 7.
Yeah.
Or the show starts at 7.
Yeah.
But we have to be out by 11. The curfew.
We're at taping. We should have made a deal with PW Insider and we can message them the results. This is what happens. You can post it if you like.
Yeah. You can do it on DK Wrestling where I write articles for stuff.
Yeah.
Just in the crowd giving away results and get kicked out.
But yeah, that should be exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be good. So yeah, if you see us at Dynamite, even though you have no idea what Ewan looks like unless you watch the first 2 episodes, say hello. You should know what I look like because you see my face on the rest of the retrospective.
Yeah, that's the dream.
I find it very hard to believe if someone is only watching the podcast and doesn't know what my channel is.
Yeah,
but maybe there is. I don't know.
But that's basically it. Unless you have something else.
No, I think that's all I can think of for now. So the next podcast that we do, as I said, I think will be an end of year thing. We'll kind of just go. I don't know whether it'll be a case of going through like, January for March, April to June, little parts, or whether we just mention random stuff throughout the year. I don't know, but I haven't really got a plan for it right now.
Yeah, spontaneous.
Yeah, we will have a plan by the time we get to it, so that's the point.
Yeah,
that's fine. So yeah, thank you very much for watching or listening.
Yeah.
On the Spotify, we are on Spotify.
Subscribe to the Wrestling Retrospective.
Subscribe to the Wrestling Retrospective or to the Steel City Slamboree channel. Yeah. You should be subscribed to both.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you very much for watching or listening.
Yep.
And we will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Oh, is there anything you want to plug?
Oh yeah. I'll plug the TV show The Bear, even though apparently I haven't watched enough of it to plug it. Or whatever. It's a good TV show. Watch it.
On Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where is it. I don't know if it's Disney Plus in America, but or where else.
I think it is. I think it's exclusively Disney Plus. Yeah.
We go watch The Bear. The show's about chefs, not the don't go on National Geographic part of The Bear.
Yeah, it's called The Bear because his last name begins with BER. That's it.
Ah, fair. I didn't know that.
So
yes, again, thank you very much for listening, and we will speak to you guys or see you guys in the next one.